Hi guys, welcome to Write-A-Thon Wednesday. This is the second session. The first one was on um, what day? 2 weeks ago. The first one was on the first. I was supposed to do one last week, but I was not feeling well, so I did not do writing sprints that day. But I'm feeling pretty good tonight, so I thought it would be fun to hop on and do some writing sprints with you guys. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if anyone's in the chat, see who's all here. If you can hear me, put something in the chat. And if you're watching this on replay, then welcome. I'm excited to have you guys here tonight to do some writing sprints. Drop in the chat. Let me know what you guys are going to be working on. I am once again going to be working on Project Shadow. I unfortunately, Write-A-Thon has not been like fantastic for me this month. I've been very busy and just kind of under the weather a lot, so I haven't got as much writing done. So having the Write-A-Thon writing sprints with you guys on Wednesdays is really helping me to kind of like actually work on this because I haven't really worked on it outside of this. So that's part of the reason why I want to like get on and do this with you guys. But I'm not seeing anything on the chat. I just want to see if I'm just going to check real quick on my phone to see if it's working volume wise. Okay, let's see. And then we'll jump into, once I make sure that like the volume and everything's working, we will jump into sprints. So let's see, is it working? Okay, cool. Cool. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our first writing sprint. It's going to be 25 minutes, and then we'll take a 5-minute break, come back and like kind of chit chat about what all we've gotten done. So I'm going to go ahead and put that timer up. right, guys, welcome back from that writing sprint. How did that go for everybody? That went pretty good for me. I got about, let's see, I don't know if you can see this, like a page in here of notes. So I think it went pretty good. I am currently working on, oh, hello, backup timer. I'm currently working on Project Shadow, like I said earlier, and I am at the midpoint, so I'm just trying to like plot that out. And I find that like writing stuff down actually kind of helps me get it out of my brain a little bit better. So that's what I'm doing over here. But I hope that went really well with you guys. Let's go ahead and check the comments and see what everybody is working on. Oh. Ah, Ray Ray joined the live. Hi. She says, I am not writing at this moment, but my most recent story is about a prince that falls in love with a commoner. Super cliche, but I'm just writing to have a good time. Um, I mean, I like those kinds of stories. I don't think that's, I mean, it might be cliche, but to me, like, those are the types of stories that I like, and that definitely sounds like something that I would read, and I will read when you are done writing it. I will probably keep pestering you to write it because I'm excited to read it. So definitely gonna see how that goes. But yeah, thank you for joining the live. I'm excited to have you here. Hi. Hi. Thank you for joining. I'm still figuring out this whole live situation. This is my second one. So I'm excited to have you here doing the writing sprints with me. We have a few more minutes before we have to get started again. So yeah, I guess I can tell you a little bit about what I got. I think it's interesting how things kind of come together. Like I've already like kind of plotted out. Oh, feel free. Yes, it does keep you motivated. Yes, I will keep pestering you to keep you motivated. And keep pestering me to keep me motivated. I mean, that's why I'm doing this writing sprint is because I need some sort of accountability, like stay on track because I want to get this story out of my head. It's been in my head since, what did we say? I think it was like August of 2024 was when I first started when I first kind of got this idea for this story, and I've I plotted it all out, but I haven't like written it. And like I know how it's going to go, but I actually have to write it. And I think part that might be part of the problem. I'm trying to get past it, but sometimes I don't know if you ever feel like this, but like when you have it all plotted out, it almost feels like it's already written, so you don't have to write it. I don't know if that's something that anybody else runs into or if that's just me, but that's what I'm struggling with. But it was interesting because on this last one, I kind of knew, like, I kind of know what's supposed to happen in the midpoint, but I'm like writing like a little bit how I want it to happen. And I am a very visual, like a visual person. So I like visualize it a lot. And I, like it was interesting to see how it kind of like all came together because I had some notes of like, okay, this like I when I did my plotting for Plot-A-Thon, I plotted the character arcs, so like I knew what sort of feelings the characters are supposed to be feeling at the midpoint. um but and I kind of like knew what I wanted to happen. Like I wanted like they're on a mission, so I wanted to go sideways. Because obviously it's the midpoint and some stuff has to go down. So but when I was writing it down, it actually kind of came together a lot different than what I had in my plotting notes, but it fits better, I think. Sorry if this sounds super vague. I'm trying to keep a little mystery. Can't share the whole entire thing, but I'm excited about it. I think it's working out. Um, so the only thing is I gotta count all these words to add to the tracker. That's not gonna be fun. Oh, what's this? I think so. It's been a long time coming. It's so exciting to see it start really. Yes, it is starting to come together. Definitely is starting to come together, and it has. Yeah, I think it was August 2024 uh, when I started working on this. So I need to just go ahead and hurry up and get it written. Every time I feel like every time I'm trying to do these write-a-thon or plot-a-thon or whatever, life gets in the way, and then I just kind of fall sideways. So I'm trying to be better about that. That's why we're doing some writing sprints. Speaking of, our timer is up. So we will go ahead and dive right back into the next sprint. Happy writing, you guys. All right, guys, welcome back from the second writing sprint. I hope that went well for you guys. That went pretty good for me. I got, let's see, 5, almost 6 little cards in Scrivener done. They're like index cards. I use the corkboard feature for like outlining. So I got like 6 of those, but not too much new info. I'm just like breaking down what I wrote last time and putting it in Scrivener and then kind of like expounding on it. So wasn't a ton more new stuff. A couple of new things though, just like more details about what I want to happen. But yeah, um, let's see how everybody else in the chat did. Let's see. Oh, I missed this comment earlier. Counting words when you write manually is the worst. I love writing in my notebook, but counting the words. Yeah, my chicken scratch is terrible. Like when I hold this up, I don't even know if you guys can read this. It's terrible. Half the time I can't even read it. I'm just like, all right, there it is. So let's see. Good luck. That's awesome. That I'm assuming that that's awesome is that I got like 6 little index cards done. Um, so I do appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, it's just kind of copying it over, but there's a little bit more details in there. As I added like I'm thinking for this I might do different viewpoints, but I don't know. Like that's the other thing I got to decide on, like what viewpoint I want to do throughout the story. Um, awesome was for the 6 index cards. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I just got to figure out the, oh, hello. I hear a noise. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that was my computer or what. Okay. Well, this thing is still going, so I guess we're good. um, okay, let's see what else. Ray, I wrote a little on a childhood scene. Ooh, that's fun. I'm gonna have to ask you to let me read that because I want to know. I'm gonna end up spoiling this whole one that you're writing. I'm just be like, let me read all of it, and then you're gonna be like, well, there's no surprise because it's all there. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it as a flashback or as a start of the story. Oh, that's a good concept. Yeah. So I would have to know more about the childhood scene, but I think that like that's pretty a good place to start. Like if it's like them meeting and then like the story goes into the future and hello, no one is talking to you, Siri. Man, technology over here is going to look crazy right now, but like I was saying, like if your flashback is like them meeting at like as kids, but then they don't remember each other, and then you like fast forward to the future, and then they like meet again or something like that. At least that's what I'm thinking you mean by like flashback, but I could be wrong. Mine starts. I have a prologue, and my character's not even in the prologue. Like the main character's not even in the prologue. So I don't know if that's a good way to start a story. I don't know if I'm the correct person to ask on a good way to start a story because my prologue doesn't even have my main character in it. uh, Siri wanted to give her opinion too. Yeah, she always be trying to give her opinion on every little thing, and I never talk to her, and then she'll just randomly butt in, and I'm like, hello. That one said Blake Shelton, and I don't know. Like at that point, she was like talking about Blake Shelton, but I didn't say Blake Shelton. So I'm gonna. Half the time, I wonder if she's possessed. It wouldn't surprise me if she is possessed. Like, would not surprise me. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. I have no idea how many words I got, because I can't count them because I hand wrote them and then on Scrivener I was just typing. I did not count. So I'll have to go back and count and add them to the tracker later, but I am nowhere near close. Oh, let me pause this dude. I am nowhere near close to the goal that I was doing, which I think was like, I think I wanted 20,000 words on this. I don't know where I like even got the idea that I could do 20,000 words in in this month. Like, I know NaNoWriMo. I always say NaNoWriMo, but I know that goal used to be like 50,000 words. So I was like, well, 20,000 is a lot less than 50,000. Girl, when do you have the time? Like, I've not had any time. Like, being an adult, I feel like it's a lot harder to try and get writing words in. So I'm definitely like nowhere close to 20,000. I do not think I'm going to be getting that at all this month, but we will just keep trucking along. I'm such a slow writer, so not much in terms of word count, but I like how it was mirroring an adult scene. Oh, so it had more thought work for. Ooh, okay. All right. I like that. Like foreshadowing going on. I like that. I need to figure out how to add that in mine. Of course, that'll probably come when I start actually writing it because right now I'm still outlining. I feel like I've been outlining forever. I really need to just start writing, but yeah. It's never ending. I'll just be excited if I can get like 5K. I have 500 that I know of. I have no idea how many this is, but I'm gonna assume it's probably 500 because that's what I got on the last writing sprints that I did. So I'm gonna assume it's probably another 500. So maybe I'm at around 1,000. If I can get to the end of the month, yeah, I guess 5K would be a pretty good goal at this point. We have 15 more days. If I'm averaging like 1,000 each time I sit down to do 3 writing sprints, I could probably get it done by then. I feel like that's a good goal. I normally get stuck in the plan outline loop, so this one I'm literally just pantsing so far. Yeah, I see. I'm the opposite. You know this about me. I used to be a pantser, or I am a pantser. It's ingrained in me normally to pants. Um, I guess they call it discovering writer sounds nicer. I heard someone else call it a discovery writer. I feel like that sounds a lot nicer because now I can't when I hear the word pantsing, I just think about like someone mooning someone. I can't like I can't take the word pantsing seriously anymore. So we're gonna say discovery writer, but that's normally how I go is I just like word vomit like whatever scene I'm seeing in my brain, but I'm trying to plot this one because this one is such a massive one, and so yes, discovery writer sounds so much better because I feel like pantsing, like you're gonna like pants someone, like pull their pants down or something. I don't know. That's what I'm starting to think of now. I can't unthink that. All progress is good progress. Yes, all progress is good progress. So uh, we will we will see how it goes. But along those notes, we got one more sprint to do, and then we will call it a night because it is a school night. Not really. I'm not in school anymore. It's a work night for me. So I have to get up to work tomorrow, so I can't go too crazy. So I am going to do one more sprint, and then we will call it a night. So let's hop back into it. Good luck, you guys. All right, guys. That was the final sprint. How did it go for everybody? It went pretty good for me. I finished Act 5, which I guess most people write like a 3-act structure or a 6-act structure. I stretched mine out to 10 acts because I like to break it up by like every single plot point. So Act 5 was the midpoint, uh, and then, or Act 5 is, yeah, I finished the midpoint. Act 4 ended at the midpoint. Act 5 was the revelation after the midpoint to the second pinch point, and that's where I'm at because then it'll go into I'm on Act 5, yeah, because then it'll go into the downward spiral or and then like the darkest night and all of that stuff. But yeah, let's see. I got interrupted by a cat about halfway through, but I got some down and kind of just imagined where. Well, that's still good. I'm assuming that means she sat on your keyboard. That's part of the reason why I keep my door closed, just so that they do not come in here because they would definitely be all over this keyboard. And actually, the reason why my cats are no longer allowed in my office is because they chewed one of the cords on my gaming computer, which is what I'm on right now to do this live stream. They chewed one of the cords and I had to replace it. So I was like, you guys are not allowed in here. And if you're wondering about all of the mess behind me, just ignore it. My office is chaos. I'm in the process of decluttering. So hopefully the Christmas decorations will go away at some point, but they were in the last live and they're in this live. So if they're in next live, it is what it is. Like I said, the name of this channel is Structured Chaos. There is some structure, but there's a lot of chaos, and then that's just how it is. She does love to come and sit right on the keyboard, my phone, or even my notebook. Yeah. Yeah, they like to be all up in your business. I'm sure mine are gonna be right outside the door as soon as I get off of here. But yeah. So I think I did pretty good. I have no idea how many words I wrote, but it was like 6 or 7 cards that time. So no worries about the clutter. It's real life. That's true. That's true. Thank you for being accepting of that. But yeah, uh, I think I did pretty good. I'll have to go back and count all these words, which I'm not looking forward to. But if I had to guess, I would say 500 to 750, and that's me lowballing it total for tonight. Because I don't know. This is like a page and a quarter, and then I had like 10 cards that I wrote on. So, but then I don't know if I should count that if it's like double the words, because it's like it is this. I copied this in there, but not like verbatim. I like expounded on it and stuff. So I don't know if that counts or if that's like fudging numbers. I don't know if it even matters to anyone but me, but yeah, thank you. I think it was pretty good, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to finally be making some progress because from here on out, I'm like halfway through outlining the whole entire thing. So, uh, okay, yeah, that's a fair point. I did work on it, so I guess it still counts. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the same concept of like editing. Like you write all the words and then you delete them back. So it's like, does it really count? But yeah. They might not be final draft words, but they are words towards making progress on the work. Okay. Well, I'll have to add them up and add them to the tracker. And if you are on uh, following along with Write-A-Thon, there is a tracker. I think I put it in the description on this. I might have forgot. I can hear my cat meowing. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Um, but it's on Track Bear. It's the link in my original Write-A-Thon video. Um, and it's like a leaderboard where you can just put all your stats in. So if you want to put your stats on there and come join us for that, we have 15 more days in the challenge, and we're just going to see how far we get on that. And if you're watching this on playback, feel free to like it and comment and share and all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed the writing sprints. Um, yes, I will remind you later to join. I think, I mean, I think I might be the only one on there as of right now, which is totally fine. But yeah, if somebody else joins, it's fun to compare stats. It's just for fun. To see which, in the future, I'm going to be doing more writing sprints and write-a-thons and stuff. So hopefully we'll get more people join. But we'll see. But yes, thank you all for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the writing sprints. I will be back next Wednesday at 7 o'clock again to do some more writing sprints, and hopefully this week will go better and I can be further along. I'm going to check in with you guys on that next week. Hopefully I will be further along than I was because I have not really written on this since 2 weeks ago because I missed last Wednesday. So I got to get on it. Fun to celebrate the progress each of us has made. Yes, I am excited to hear more about your story. I will pester you for sure about that. I'm glad you were able to get your little childhood scene written. It sounds like it'll be a much better prologue if you do prologues than mine will be. But I'm excited to read more about it. Yes, see you next week. Bye, guys. Have a good week. Happy writing.